Hello, everybody. Welcome to live stream at EMC on Wednesday, uh, July 1st, which is for me a special day because I'm from Canada. It's Canada Day today. So happy birthday, Canada. Happy to call you home, but happy to also call America home at the moment. So awesome. Again, today with me, I have my friend, Mr. Victor. Hello, Victor.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, happy birthday to Canada. We are celebrating ours in a few days.
Yeah, 250.
Yeah,
Big one.
yeah.
Awesome.
Any, any plans for this day here?
Plans for July 4th. I think we were going to go out for to a lake, but I think the weather looks a little too hot for that right now.
I see. We booked a morning trip on a boat to see the Constitution touring around
Nice.
3 hours, and then I don't know. After that, we'll go as we go.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Okay, we're gonna get started with a warm up, sir.
let's do it.
Our warm ups. Just gonna shrink this a little bit. Our first warm up is odd one out. We have one of these cats is doing something a little different or looks a little different. Let's keep an eye out for little details that could be changing. And if you see it, Victor, let us know which row it's in. Help our audience
Mhm.
find it.
Oh, I see something. I think in the first row, but I won't say any more.
In row one.
That's a good enough. It's a good tip.
Somewhere in row one is correct. So let's see if we can get some viewers in chat saying where they think it might be.
Hmm.
Okay. Nobody here yet, so I think, Victor, we can give it away to the people on YouTube.
Yes, we can.
Pause
It's
if you're still looking, but go ahead.
one, two, three, four, fifth from the left, or third from the right. There's extra bulb there
Fifth from the
on
left,
top. Yeah,
an
third
extra
from the
bulb.
left.
That is correct. Right
Yes.
there.
Yeah.
Great job.
Oh, I did it.
You did it. Okay, today we're gonna also warm up with a word ladder. Have you ever played one of these before?
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
I did. I sometimes play it with my students.
Mm-hmm. So
So how?
today, so
Yeah.
today is grades 5, 6, and 7
Hmm.
for those
So
who
if
are just
we,
tuning in.
uh, so if people guess the answer to the questions to the right, for example, to the yellow one, that they can read the next clue.
They can read how we did it. Yep, that's
I see. Or
there's
they can invent
more
their
than one
own.
way to do this ladder, of course. There's lots of four-letter words.
Mm-hmm.
What we what we don't know is how we did it, how our solution goes. So if you're having trouble, you can answer the math questions to get some clues.
Mm-hmm.
So why don't we start there? So the goal is to go from play to flop,
Yeah, I see
one
that.
letter change at a time.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so I could turn play to flay, but that's not a very nice word. It means
What is play?
flay means to get whipped. You're
Oh,
when someone whips you, you've been flayed.
uh, that's not a nice.
Not a nice word, so maybe there's another
Uh,
word. Um,
okay.
so what
How?
are these called, and how do I use them if you can't
So this is
remember?
This is 3 to the power of 4. So basically it means that we have to multiply 3 by itself 4 times.
3 to the power 4 is 3
3
times
by
itself.
4 times. And then I would suggest that we can multiply 3 by 3, which is 9, and then the other 3 by 3 it also be 9. And then we can multiply 9 by 9, and if people remember, it's a perfect square of 81.
81 is correct.
Yeah.
81. So let's
So
see what our clue is underneath.
yes.
Ooh, went back too far. Let's see. Okay. What is
And
this guy doing?
that's interesting. What is that?
Looks like some kind of supervillain putting his hands
Yes.
together,
Yeah.
smiling,
Looking at his notebook.
and he has a checklist.
Yes. So that would be probably he has a plan to execute, I would
A
guess.
plan. So we would change the A, or the Y rather, to an N.
And to an N. He
Awesome.
has a plan. Yes.
Okay, plan has been changed. Okay.
Now, can anybody guess what is 4 to the power of 3 would be?
Well, 3 to the power 4 was 4 threes.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe it would be 3 fours?
Yeah. 4 multiplied by 4 and multiplied by 4 again. Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that 4 by 4 is 16.
And 16 times 4 is
64.
64.
Usually I multiply 10 by 4, which is 40, and
Mm-hmm.
then 6 by 4, which is 24, and then I add those things together.
Excellent.
40 and 24 is 64.
Okay, 64 is correct. Let's see what our clue is underneath. Try that again. Hmm. Looks like some
Scott?
Scottish guy
Mm-hmm.
and a king.
Hmm. What'd that be? Scotland played quite successfully in the World Cup so far.
Yeah, they did get
They were,
knocked out though, didn't they?
I think so, but they came out of their group, so that's a positive step.
Awesome.
There are a lot of good teams. It's not an easy tournament.
Yeah, getting out of group
Easy.
stage is one
Yeah,
step on
yeah.
a long road.
Not easy, not easy.
Hmm.
So do you have any guess what it can be like?
Well,
The
this is
chief?
I think it's the name of a big group of Scottish people,
Uh-huh. Okay. Hmm. Big group.
and it's one letter away from plan.
So could it be clan?
I think it is clan.
It's
Clan with a C.
not a country, but it's a big group. So there are a lot of clans
Yeah. So
in
you used to
they are
Scottish
related.
families would be like the MacLeod clan or
Yeah. Yeah.
the McGregor clan.
Yeah. It's like a big family
Well, that was not a good
clan.
end. Not a good end.
Yeah. Yes. Clan.
Okay.
Okay. So what do we have now? Maybe
Hmm.
now clan. We have a clan. you can say. So what do you think? We'll continue to calculate or you try to make
Yeah, I think we're here for some math and some fun, so let's
oh,
do some
okay.
calculations.
Yeah,
So again, I think this will be 3 5s.
3 5s, that's right.
So 5 times 5 is 25.
Mm-hmm.
5 times 20 is 100, and 5 times 5 is another 25. So I think it's 125. What do you think?
Yeah, I think that's correct because 20 by 5 is 100 and 5 by 5 is 25. 125 is 125.
Awesome. Welcome to our viewer. Feel free to use the chat to help us solve our puzzles and problems. We're just having some fun math for grades 5, 6, 7 today. Okay, what do we think that must be? Two hands?
Oh, together, that's obvious, I think. It's much easier than the previous two.
That's
It's
for
like a
sure.
clap.
The clue. Clap, yeah. Gonna change that last letter again
To P.
to a P. And now there's a couple ways we could finish it off, but which way did we do it? If you
Hmm.
can see it in the chat, there's a 3 to the 5th power.
Anybody say it correctly?
Not yet, no, they actually left.
No? Okay, so 3 to the power of 5. What is, we know that 3 to the power of 4, it's right on the screen. It was 81,
That's true.
right, Andy?
Yeah,
So it's
this one
81.
is
So
81.
what's left? We have to multiply it by another 3.
81 times 3.
And that would be because now we can multiply 80 by 3 and then add 3 to it.
3 times 1 is 3.
Yeah.
3
And
times 80,
24.
24, 240.
Yeah. So 243.
243 is correct. Let's see what's under there.
Let's see. Ooh,
Oh,
what's that? Horse.
the sound of a horse's foot.
Hmm. It's probably.
Has to get
uh,
closer to
If
flop.
if
Clap,
it's
something
flop,
flop.
so they probably clop,
Clop, clop, clop,
clop,
clop.
clop, 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 clop. That
Yep,
the horse.
and that is the horse's name. Clop. And then, of course, we changed the C to an F to finish it off. That was
Yes.
our way. There's a couple other ways we could have done it along the way. Someone went from plan to flan one time.
Okay. Yes, that's a good
Flan is
guess.
a dessert.
Uh-huh. Do you like it?
I do. And then
Me too.
flap. You can flap your wings and then
Uh-huh.
get there. That was one way I've seen before. Did you see a different
Hmm.
way along the way?
No. Did you see other ways?
Yeah, we could have
And
gone, instead of clop, we could have gone with flap,
left. Ah, yes. And
like
then
your
we could
wings,
have, and then flop.
and then flop from there.
Yeah.
So could have been clop or flap.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome.
Well,
Okay.
that's an interesting game, yeah. It's not only math, you also learn some language,
Yes,
some
exactly.
words in language and their pronunciation as well.
Yep. Especially good for ESL, English as a
Yeah.
second language, for sure.
Mhm.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's time for our chat with Victor segment, round two. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I haven't put the chat into the window yet. So hold on a second, everybody. before we get started. There we go. We got it loaded in. Okay. Ask your questions for Mr. Victor if you want. If you don't, we're going to talk a little bit about some stuff we were talking about earlier. You said you went to a World Cup game?
Yes, it was on Monday.
Which
It
one did
was
you see?
I have seen the Paraguay and Germany, and it was a very exciting game because I honestly expected the Germany to win, and
Mm-hmm.
they didn't make it. It was probably it was the biggest surprise of this tournament.
Yeah, for sure.
Paraguay eliminating Germany. Germany is a very good team, and the game was also very exciting.
Yeah, and it was followed up by Morocco knocking out the Netherlands as well.
Y- Yes, in about the same fashion.
Yeah.
Both
Overtime.
games went, yeah, overtime and then the penalty kicks. But Morocco is considered a better team than the Paraguay, so Paraguay
Yeah.
was a bigger surprise.
Yeah, I heard
Uh,
Morocco was actually favored over the Netherlands this year.
yes,
Just
they
very
improved.
slightly.
Yes, they improved, and that was proven because they went to the penalty kicks.
Mhm.
And so the game I was watching was very exciting because nevertheless the Germany dominated. Paraguay held his own and they scored first,
Mhm.
and then Germany scored and this even the score, and they went into the overtime,
Mhm.
and in overtime basically the Germany scored again and the goal was disallowed, and people still discussing it was right decision or a wrong decision. Nevertheless, it was reviewed.
You were
Uh,
there. Did you see the play? Do you have an opinion?
I seen the play, and when I came back home and reviewed it a few more times,
Yep.
yeah, of watching the replays, and I don't. It was a very difficult call to make.
Yeah, for sure.
I decided to leave it to the professionals,
Sounds good.
especially because I didn't have my horse in the race. I just was enjoying the soccer as it is, as
Nice.
it was.
Nice.
Yes, and then they went to the penalty kicks, and that also was very exciting because the Germany missed two penalty kicks, and Paraguay was one kick away from winning it, and they missed twice in a row.
Mhm.
It was five penalty kicks, and after five penalty kicks, nevertheless, they led by two Paraguay. At the end, they had to go to the six penalty kicks, and Germany missed again. So if you miss three penalty kicks out of six, you probably don't deserve to win.
Yeah. It's
Fortunately,
it's uh it's really hard not to score those penalty kicks from what
yes,
I can tell.
well, I think it's a lot depends on it's a psychological game. It's not
Mhm.
nothing else. It just nerves.
Yep.
Who has better nerves? And I think in that regard, the Paraguay was in a better position because they were underdogs.
Yep. The
Nobody
nerves
expected
were
them to
nerves were
win,
definitely high
so
for the Germans for sure.
yes, so everybody expected Germans to win, so it was easier psychologically to Paraguay. That's how
Mhm.
I interpret it. You can interpret it many different ways.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited to see Morocco versus Canada in a few days from now
Oh yeah,
because
yes,
this is the first time Canada's ever been this far in the tournament as well.
really.
Yeah.
Hmm.
We
Okay.
I think all the North American teams did pretty well this year.
Mhm.
USA, Canada, Mexico, and
Yeah,
I think a lot of it has to do with Major League Soccer coming in and being here for 15, 20
quite
years
a while.
now.
Yes. I remember when I came to the United States, it was more than 35 years ago, soccer wasn't as popular.
Yeah, but I
A
think it's
lot
been
of
growing.
people, yes, and people were doubting it, they ever be able to make it, to get it into the very populated sport market in the United States.
Yeah,
But little by little, yes, I remember it
people
was the
grow.
first.
to
Yeah.
love it.
Mm-hmm.
I think the women's teams had a lot of help or had a lot of say in helping the men's teams
Mm-hmm.
do well here because
Yeah, because
because they've
they're
been
more
the top
successful.
two teams, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Is
Yeah.
Canada, America for the women's
Mm-hmm.
soccer. So it's exciting to see.
Mm-hmm. Yes. They are in Olympic Games now, so
Hmm.
and the league is quite successful now, the MLS,
Yeah,
the
for
male.
sure.
Yes. People attending games and watching it. So
Yeah, yeah,
the the sport market in the United States became even more populated now.
yeah.
Mhm.
Well, you've also got lots of Europeans coming over and bringing their love of soccer with them.
Mhm.
So years and years of Europeans like yourself coming over with a love for the game and becoming American, and it's an awesome
Yeah,
thing.
and spreading it
Yep.
around. And what's interesting to watch is that now the American football making inroads into Europe and
Yeah.
the American continent as well. They're playing more and more games
I wouldn't be
all
surprised if
in
there's
different
a
countries.
league soon, like a bigger league that pops up in Europe or around the
Mhm.
world for that.
Maybe not league, maybe they just make some teams, play some teams there in Europe.
Yeah. Yeah, they've been doing that for a little bit, right? They'll
They
go
have
to
game.
Japan,
Yeah.
and I think they went to
Yeah.
Japan and somewhere else
Hmm.
for an NFL game recently. So,
Yeah, so we'll see. So everybody wants to make more market share.
yep, market
And it's very
share.
exciting. And I would say that very exciting games.
Yeah, for sure.
So I came here, I started to watch football. The most time I spent trying to understand baseball. That was
Base
the most complicated
baseball
game
is
to understand.
baseball
To
is a
understand.
wonderful uh pastime, wonderful hobby. I have trouble seeing it. I know you need to be athletic, but I have trouble personally seeing it as like a full-blown sport because
Because
you only have to run every once in a while.
um,
you know,
well, in hockey they change
but
players all the time, so they
I'm a
also once in a while, the
yeah,
skate once in a while.
I just mean, I guess what I mean is that there's a different kind of athleticism you need. You need explosive
Hmm.
athleticism to play baseball, whereas soccer you need to be able to run for 90 minutes straight.
Yes, unless they change you at some point.
Yeah, or
If you
put
can't,
you in
if
a
you cannot,
position you don't run very much.
yeah, if you can. But what's interesting when I was watching baseball, uh, what's in baseball, you have to be able to do a lot of different things at the same time. You have to be able to run
Yep,
very fast. You have to be
throw,
able, you have to
hit.
throw precisely. You have to jump. You have to hit the ball. You have to throw the ball.
You have to
And
slide.
you have to catch, and you have to catch the ball. It's like a goalie in soccer. You have to jump and
It's true.
extend yourself and catch the ball. So it's
You've
a lot of different skills there
you've
involved.
convinced me,
Skill set.
Victor. You've convinced
Yes.
me that it's an excellent sport.
Okay. When
Awesome.
when when some people visit us, we always go to the baseball game if it's summertime.
Nice.
Yeah.
Very
Okay. So
cool.
how? Yeah.
So that's a good amount of sport talk. You also said you have some vacation plans.
Not for the summertime. Maybe in the fall. Then I would need some people to help me with my classes if I travel.
No problem.
Summertime, yeah. Summertime, I don't know. My wife is working, so we'll see.
Oh,
Maybe we can
it was your
spare.
family that was on vacation.
Well,
That's
yeah,
where you had mentioned
yes, yes,
your
not,
daughter and his.
yeah, not me, not
Yeah.
me. I
Well, that's
wish.
still good to
Yeah.
get out and
Mm-hmm.
yeah.
Yeah.
But we have you
So,
here on Victor Wednesdays.
yeah.
Oh, awesome. Okay, thanks for chatting again, Victor. We always love getting to know you a little bit better.
Of
Um,
course.
we're we're gonna move on to our next segment. Welcome to our viewer. Feel
Yes.
free to
And
say
I'm
hi.
looking forward to see some people who are watching us now in the fall teaching them math.
Yeah, we would love to see you learning with us at EMC. We have lots of different math programs. This is just one of our outreach programs, trying to reach
Mm-hmm.
as many people as possible. Um, but we're gonna do some competition style problems that are similar to what we do in class.
Mm-hmm. Let's do that.
Okay, awesome. So first up, the following three scales are balanced, and all objects of the same shape have the same weight. How much does the red triangle weigh?
Mm-hmm. Any suggestions we received so far?
Oh, I don't know. They definitely it has to be less than 20, I think.
Mm-hmm. Yes, of course.
Mhm.
If you look at the top line to the right, we can see three yellow balls there,
And
and
3 yellows is equal to a 24.
then we can figure out what one yellow is.
Yeah, we can take 24 and divide it by,
3.
and we'll get 8. Which means that because all objects of the same shape have the same weight, these
Mm-hmm.
ones are also 8.
Yes, and then if one is 8, so can we eliminate 8 on the left side and 8 on the right side? Subtract 8 from the 30 grams. I
Subtract 8
guess.
from both sides,
Yes.
and these will go away.
Mm-hmm.
And
And so
30 minus
that's
8,
22.
22. So we have 22 grams is equal to 2 squares.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe our
Then,
viewer can let us know what that answer is.
and then people can figure out the red triangle. We can wait for the answers now.
Hmm. Feel free to say hi in chat. We love hearing from you. Getting to know a little bit more about our viewers is always good.
I like to communicate with people a lot, so it's very rewarding. Get to know people.
Hmm. Okay, 22 grams is split into two groups,
Two blue groups.
two blue groups.
Mm-hmm.
22 divided by 2,
Is 11.
11.
So now we can replace blue on top with 11. And as we did before, we can subtract 8 and 11 from 26.
Yeah, let's subtract 8 and 11. These will go away. 8 minus 8 is nothing. 11 minus 11 is nothing.
Mm-hmm.
So we're going to subtract 8 and 11 from this side as well. What's 8 and 11 make together?
Well, I guess it's 19.
Yeah.
11 and 8.
So if we're going to subtract both, let's just subtract one big 19 instead.
Mm-hmm. Make it easier.
Mm-hmm. 26 minus 19. Hello,
Is
hello. Welcome to EMC Live. We're on the last step of this problem. 26 minus 19,
is 7.
7 grams. How much does the triangle weigh? 7 grams.
Hmm.
Awesome, awesome. Okay,
It's
we're in the middle of our competition segment, so we're going to move on to our next one here.
no.
Professor Quack had 6 more students this year than last year. If he had 38 students combined in both years, how many students did he have last year?
Hmm. Let's see if somebody makes suggestions how to do it.
Mm-hmm. If you're watching and can chat, please send us what you think we should do to start this off. Maybe use a math sentence, an equation. If you're just tuning in, today's target levels are uh, 5, 6, and 7. Fives will find it a little harder. 6 normal. Sevens will find it a little easy.
Okay. The Professor Quack looks like a little villain. Not maybe little.
Like a
Villain.
villain?
Yeah,
I
villain.
think he looks like a duck.
A duck?
Yeah, he's Professor Quack.
Black?
He's got a duck
Okay.
bill there.
Okay. And what does he have in his hand?
I don't know, a magic wand?
Magic. Probably it's a magic wand.
But
Otherwise, he
but
would
since he's a
probably.
professor, it's probably just like chalk holder or something. He can put chalk on the end of it to draw
Yeah.
on his chalkboard.
Okay.
Excuse me. Okay, so how could we get started here?
Well, let's see. If you had combined 38 and if he has more in this year, he has 6 more students, right? Than the previous year.
Mm-hmm.
So I would say that probably we have to subtract 6 from 38 to because then we can split the remainder into 2 even groups, I would say. That make it easier, I guess.
Okay, so you want to take 38 and divide it by 2?
No, I want to say 38 minus 6 first.
Mm.
Minus 6. We
Okay.
can divide by 2 too. We can talk about that method as well, but I think this is the first what comes to mind. 38 minus 6.
Yeah, let's take away the 6 more.
Yes, because it has 6 more.
So the 6 more is normally adding 6, but we're going backwards to find out what we started from.
Mm-hmm.
So we have to undo that addition with a subtraction.
Yes.
Awesome.
And you know what? After we solve that, we can write an equation.
Mm-hmm.
We try to write an equation, but let's finish solving it first. 38 minus 6 equals 32, I
32.
guess. Mm-hmm. And then, if we divide 32 by 2, because now we have to figure out,
Combining is like doubling
yeah,
in this
both
case,
years.
so we're going to
But they're
divide by
only 2
2.
years. They're only 2 years, so we have to
Mm-hmm.
divide by 2.
Both tells us 2, and
Yeah.
combine tells us to undo the combination with a division.
Mm-hmm.
32 divided by 2,
It's 16.
16.
Yes. And
Awesome.
now we can try to write an equation to prove our point. Let's say that students in the first year equal to X amount students.
Mm-hmm.
So you can say X, right? Plus, in the second year, he has 6 more than the previous year. So let's add the second year, X plus 6. You're writing a very fancy X's, Andy.
Those are called cursive X's. It's so you can tell them apart from multiplication signs.
Multiplication, yes. and that equals 38.
Yep. And so we can see how we undid things together. We can add in any order, so we can just take these parentheses off,
Mm-hmm.
right? And add the two x's up to get 2x plus 6
Mm-hmm. Equals 38.
equals 38. And then to solve for x, we have to undo the operations done to x.
Mm-hmm.
But in the opposite order they're done normally. So this would normally go first, so we're going to do it last.
Mm-hmm.
And this one is going to be done last, so we'll undo it first. And that's how we got these operations. Awesome job.
Yeah.
So 16 is our correct answer. If you got that in chat or on YouTube after the fact, great job. Okay, our next competition problem, let's make it a little bit harder here. There are 9 musical instruments used in an orchestra. At least one of them is a violin. In any group of 4 instruments, there are at least 2 instruments that are the same. In any group of 5 instruments, it has at most 3 instruments that are the same type. How many violins are in the orchestra? 1,
Mm-hmm.
2, 3, 4, or we need more information. It didn't give us enough. Can't solve it. I give up. Is E.
So your answer is E, right?
No, that's not my answer, but if you want to give up,
Then you can
E
say.
is the choice, so I give up.
Yeah. Okay.
I can't figure it out.
Mm-hmm. Let's wait a little, maybe, for people, give people some time to solve that logic.
While
Else.
we're waiting, let's underline that important information.
Mm-hmm.
9 musical instruments total. So let's draw 9 little boxes to hold my instruments. Three more.
Yeah. You can go over. You can go to the left for the
I'll
nines.
skip over the violin here.
Or you can. Yeah, you can do that too.
Okay. We got 9 musical instruments. At
Mm-hmm.
least one is a violin.
Mm-hmm. So
So let's just put a violin in one. At least one of these is a violin.
mm-hmm.
Now we look at any group of 4.
And we have at least 2 the same type.
2 of the same type.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so if I looked at this group of 4,
Yeah, you have to have
I could have A,
X
B, C, different ones, but then this last one has to be
either A, B, or C.
one of A, B, or C.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay. What about a group of 5 instruments? It has at most 3 types.
Mm-hmm.
So if I looked at this one here, if I looked at that group where I have the violin, I have at most 3 different types. So what do I know about violin now?
So if you have 5 and you have 3 different types, but at least 2 the same. So what does it tell you?
At least 2 are the same.
Mm-hmm. And 3
And
different.
And there's at most 3 types. So what does that tell me about violins?
Mm, so you have A, B, C, and
A, B,
then
or C?
A, yeah. So you already have, if
Can
you have B and C, you already have 3 different
I
types.
already have 3 different types. So
Yes.
violin has to be one of A, B, or C.
C.
Okay?
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
I have to have violin in here.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have at least one violin in here. And if I chose A to be violin, if I chose A here for this group of 4, then I have to have at least 3 violins.
Mm-hmm.
If I chose A here, then that would make it a violin.
Mm-hmm.
So I have at least 3 violins in the whole group.
Of 5.
So 3 is the smallest answer. Could I have 4?
Mm-hmm. That's a good question. If you have 4 violins, then you won't have 3 different types in this group of 5, right?
If I had a 4th violin,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, I could grab a group that has the 4th violin in it.
Mm-hmm.
4th group of 5. But now I don't have at most 3, I have at most 2.
2 different instruments. Yes.
Yeah. But that's fine, right? It says
Yeah.
at most 3.
Yes.
So I'm
Mm-hmm.
okay to have 2. And there's at least 2 instruments of the same type.
Mm-hmm.
So worst case scenario, if it's 4 violins, that's okay for the first 2 parts. But what about the other instruments? What if I had 2 bongos and 3 cellos? Is there a group I can make where I break one of the rules?
It's a good question. So we have to start moving the window and check if any rules are violated.
Oh, going back here, in any group of 5, at most 3 instruments of the same type. So
Yes.
we can't have 4 violins.
No.
So we have to have some third type here.
Mm-hmm. So it would be C, cello.
If it's C, well, then I could make a group of 5 with all 4 cellos in it. But that's not allowed. I can only have at most 3 instruments of the same,
Yes. So you cannot have 4 cellos. You have to have only 3 cellos.
which means this has to be another bongo.
Mm-hmm.
I have to have 3 of 3 types of different instruments. So the violin, there must be 3 violins
Yes.
because
I.
there's at least one.
Mm-hmm. So it should be 3
Indeed.
violins, and I probably my guess would be that it should be 3 instruments of each type
Exactly.
out of 9.
Correct. That's exactly what we have.
That was a tough question.
Only you could hear that. Okay.
Yep.
Our next one.
Problem solving.
Hello. As I say that, somebody just said hi in chat. Hello, Ellery. How are you?
Mm-hmm.
Welcome. We're solving a tough problem here for grades 4, 5, 6.
Mm-hmm. And it's level 3.
And this is a level 3, so that's our highest. It's the most difficult, we think, for this grade.
Mhm.
Okay.
Anna was 3 tickets short to get a ball at the arcade. Nick was 32 tickets short, and Bob was 30 tickets short. When they put all the tickets together, they had 1 extra ticket left over. How many tickets is the ball worth? Hmm. Should we write the equations, you think, for
I,
that?
I think so.
Okay, so you call the how many ticket is the ball worth? So let's say X tickets the ball worth.
X tickets. Okay, so Anna has how many tickets?
So she is 3 tickets short. So Anna has X minus 3
Anna
tickets.
has X minus 3 tickets.
Mm-hmm. Nick, at the same time,
32
is
tickets short.
32. Yeah, X minus 32.
And
And
Bob,
Bob is X minus 30.
and if we added all of these together, we get
3X minus,
that's right, Ella. Great job in chat. She got
yeah,
Bob's as well.
mm-hmm,
We add all of these up.
mm-hmm. And it would be 3X minus 65.
Minus 3, minus 32, minus 30. So we're subtracting 30, 32.
So, yeah,
Yeah, that's right,
minus,
Ella. Great job. 3x minus 65.
mhm.
And that would equal how many?
X plus 1, I guess, because they have the enough to buy a ball and they have one extra ticket as well.
Mm-hmm.
So that amount equals to X, which is the amount of tickets for one ball. And they have one extra ticket, if you can underline it, one extra ticket left over.
Mm-hmm. Definitely. We gotta say what these are equal to.
Yeah.
Okay. 65 thirds is a really good guess, but it's not equal to just uh, x, or it's not equal to 0.
No.
Okay, so Ella solved it as if it was equal to 0. But what we
Mm-hmm.
have is the following. When they put all those tickets together, they had one extra ticket.
Yeah.
So that means we're going to get, as Victor was saying, x plus 1. If it was 0, you were totally correct, Ella. If it was 0, you're totally correct. But we just have x plus 1.
Because X is the amount of tickets to buy one ball, right? And they have one extra still left, so X plus 1.
So now we have to solve for the value of x. So we have to get x onto one side of the equation.
And 65 to the other side of the equation.
Okay, so how can I get x over there?
You subtract x on both sides, one x on both sides, to get rid of x on your right.
Subtract x and subtract x. X minus x gives me no x.
Yeah.
That goes
They
away.
cancel each other.
What's 3x minus x?
3 minus 1 is 2x.
We get 2x. That's right. Great job, Ella. Okay, and now we're going to take this 65 to the other side in the same way.
Yeah.
How do I undo a negative 65 or a minus 65?
You add 65 on both sides as well. Minus 65 plus 65.
So we're going to add 65 to this. Excellent. Okay, so we get 2x equals 65 minus 65 gives us nothing.
And 65 plus 1 gives us 66.
So 2x equals 66. So Ella, how much for the ball if 2 balls cost 66? I always just imagine that the 65 being pulled over to the other side and being made happy, so it is plus 65. That's another way of thinking about it. That's right. 66 divided by 2 is 33. We're going to divide by 2 because we're multiplying by 2 right here. We get 33 for one ball. Great job, Ella. Okay. And thank you so much, Victor, for helping explain that. Very well done. Okay, now that we have some people here, let's try another one of our games. We want to turn something bleak into something great.
Or vice versa, great to bleak.
No, we don't want to turn great to bleak. Only bleak to great, please.
Okay.
Hey, and we can do that one letter at a time. We did it one way, and you can get clues by solving our math problems here. So we have -3 times 17 for the first one. Break. Yeah, this is our break. We're playing a little mini game, taking a break from our competitions. We'll be right back to those in a sec. Oh, no, break. Break being the word. They want to go to break.
Okay.
The word break. You are correct. That looks great. Let me fix that R. Not my best R.
We modified L to R. Break. Okay.
Break. So we changed this letter.
Yes.
Climb the ladder.
Now, what is very noticeable from break to what we can go to the next letter?
Yeah, can I go straight to breed to get to great?
Well, I would say first we can go to Greek, probably.
Greek?
Greek. Have you been to Greece ever?
I have, but it has two E's.
Yeah, okay. Then it's not working, right?
Ah, we could go to Greet.
Yes.
Let me change colors, sorry. Ella says, let's go to Greet.
Okay, let's try that. Great. Good guess. Uh-huh. Now we have to connect break and grid.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe we can do brick.
Now we can do your Greek.
Yeah.
Now we can do Greek. But I
Hmm.
think we're stuck.
No, we can go in between break and Greek.
With what?
Is what? Good question.
Can I change the E to an A first?
Yeah.
We can get a hint if we do the math that's over top of the hints. The hints are they have a little tiny cost.
Mm-hmm.
We've already got this one. -14 is which color, Ella?
-3 plus 17.
Green is -14. That is correct. Okay. So we did the following. We turned it to the name of this.
Hmm.
Instead of Greek, the markings a tire makes on the ground. Anybody know what those are called in chat? We won't be able to get to it from Greek. If you're thinking about one letter change from Greek, there's a different one up here.
Hmm. So maybe I can solve the yellow one.
Threads.
Minus
That's right. Sorry.
minus
Ella
17.
Ella said in chat we got treads.
Okay.
So
Thread
tread.
D. Okay.
hmm It is exactly what those are. You're correct.
Hmm.
This is a
All
tread.
right. So what do you solve next? Yellow or blue?
Yeah. We got two of the four ways that we did it. We can do -3 -17 or -3 plus 17 for the next one.
What does
Yellow
Ella?
is -20.
Absolutely correct.
Yeah, I agree. So what is in between great and tread? Oh, candy and
Ah,
a
oh, what
pumpkin.
it? Ah, very telling.
Mm-hmm. Don't think it's trick. Treat.
Maybe it's treat, trick
Treat.
and trick,
Treat is
treat.
right. We turned great into treat. Can't be trick though, it won't fit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And so we just have to solve one more.
Mm-hmm. Just the blue.
Maybe we can guess the answer here.
Yeah, we
Maybe
have to either change. Which letters do we have to change?
I would say the last one. No. Break. Yeah, we can say we can change K to D.
K to D.
Yes.
What word do we get? Bread, that's right.
Bread. Bread. This.
And we got to avoid doing all the math. That's good for some people. Bread is correct.
Yeah.
And break was also the way we did the first one. We turned something bleak into something great.
Mm-hmm.
First we broke it, then
And we
we baked it.
climbed the ladder.
Yep. First we broke it, then we baked it, then we squealed out, then we asked for a trick or before it became great.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome. Okay, back to the competition slides. We got one more here. In the addition problem below, different letters stand for different digits. What 5-digit number does skulk represent?
Hmm. Okay.
Are there more
So,
games later? Yeah, we're going to play a game after this one. We like to mix it up.
yes, to make it fun. So what attracts my attention here is the letter L, second from left.
Yeah,
Because it generates a letter S. That means that something is carried over to it from the previous editions.
it does look a little hard,
Yes.
but we can definitely work with that. Hard is what we do. Okay, let's look at that S. What is the only way to get a carryover when I'm adding two numbers? What's the only thing I could carry over there?
You can carry over one.
Yeah, I'd have
You
to
can,
have some number here plus some number, but it's always
L.
going to be at most 19. That's the biggest I could get. I'd have to carry a 9 and have a 9 already there, and that would give me 18. That's the biggest I can get. So this S has to be a 1.
Unfortunately, we have only one S, so we have to continue to work hard here.
But it means everything else can't be 1
Yes,
because
that's a
there's
good
no
guess.
other S's.
Yes. Yeah, no more S letters there.
Okay, and now let's look at this K.
We have two Ks.
We have two Ks. I need a number plus itself that gives another number, but can also be carried over from before.
Yes.
Let's look at L actually. What's the worst possible case for L? Can I have 0?
No, I
No.
don't think so.
Can I have 9?
Yes, you can have 9,
Mm-hmm.
probably.
No
But
0.
but K should be an even number because it's T plus T, right?
T plus T. So we know K is even. Which means it can be 0, 2,
2.
4, 6, or 8. What's the biggest L could be?
The biggest L can be 9,
If
right?
if L is 9,
Mm-hmm. And K is even.
8 was a good guess, Ella. We could go up to 9. That's the biggest K could be, Ella. Could I get 9 plus something is 18? Could I get 9 plus something is 16? We know K is even.
Yeah. So
If I had an 8 here, could I even carry?
hmm,
Mm-hmm.
to get to get so if you make K 0, you have to carry 2, right?
Yeah. Can I carry 2 when I'm only adding 2 digits? What was the biggest I could get?
If you're adding only 2 digits, you cannot get.
So what do I mean carry? I mean when I add up two numbers. So if I had, let me just pretend I make up some numbers here. 243, that would make this 2,443. We're just guessing.
Hmm.
3 plus 3 is 6. 4 plus 4 is 8. 2 plus 4 is 6.
6 and
And
2.
2. And we don't get a fifth letter because there's no carry from this column to make this go bigger. Okay, there's nothing making this big enough to get the one, the fifth letter. So we're going to have to carry, but we have to carry from a carry
Yes.
to get the S to be a 1. So does every column in this need a carry? At least the last two need carries. Otherwise, we can't get a 1. And that means we have to have what for L?
So for L, then you have to have 8 or 9, maybe 8.
If it's
Or
8, I need to carry a 2. Is that possible?
if it's 8 and you carry 2, tough.
So Ella says it has to be 9.
9. All right, let's try 9 then.
Okay. 9, 9,
And 9.
9. Now I can actually carry something. Any number here for O will force a carry of at least 1 here,
Mm-hmm.
which will force this to be a 1. So what does K have to be now?
We can try K0 because we know that K is an even number. 0 is an even number as well.
Let's try K is 0. That's right, Ella. Let's try K is 0. What does T have to be? T plus T is 0, but I can't use 0 again. T has to be 5. 5 plus 5 gives 10, carry a 1.
Mhm.
Now I need O to be 1 plus something is 9.
So O can be either 4 to get to 9, but
Or
then you won't carry. Yes, you can try 4.
we can try 4.
Then 9, then U becomes 3.
9 plus 4. There was no carry here because 1 plus 4 plus 4 is 9. So 9 plus 4, U is 5. Not quite, Ella. We have 5 in the T spot, so we can't use 5 again. We have 9 plus 4. O equals 4 is correct. So what does the last digit have to be?
9 plus 4 is 13. So we carry over 1 and U becomes 3, isn't it?
I think it might be. Do you agree, Ella? A 3. 9 plus 4 is 13. Awesome job. Okay. You can't read it what it turned into? Don't worry. I have the power to show what our final number was.
$10,390.
Skulk is 10,390. That was a pretty good puzzle.
I think so.
Mm-hmm.
Make it think hard.
For sure. Okay, if you've ever played Wordle before, we just renamed it Masterword. But here's our next game. We're going to play Masterword. We have to determine what's going on here with the category music. Music. So we need 6-letter words
Mhm.
that have something to do with music.
Mm.
You
Where
want to get
will
us
we?
you want to get us started? Sharp is close. That's a 5-letter word. But you know what? I can just use sharps.
Okay.
That'll get us started.
Okay.
Okay. Unfortunately, though, the only letter in here is an R.
R. Okay.
We have no S's, no H, no A, no P.
Mhm. But you have letter R.
We have a
What can
letter R, but it's not in the 4th spot.
what?
Guitar
Yeah.
is our next guess from chat.
What?
Guitar.
And now what do we get?
Well, we still haven't found the correct spot for the R, but we also know that there's a T in the word.
Hmm.
No GUI, or
Hmm.
and we already knew about A. No GUI.
I would say trombone, but it's probably more letters than necessary.
And we've tried A, I, and U, but no vowels found yet.
No.
Are you a big music fan, Victor?
No, not really. I like music. Usually it plays in my house. Usually I go to YouTube and find something there and
Yep.
play it.
Do you have any
No,
favorite favorite types of music?
no, I
Classical?
change from, I'm changing my preferences from time to time. Sometimes jazz, sometimes rock, soft
Mm-hmm.
rock, blues, blues sometimes. I like it too.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes just a quiet guitar music.
Mm-hmm.
Depends. Depends on your, it depends on your mood too, right? It's like food. At
For
different
sure.
times, you want different food,
Oh,
right?
yeah. Someone is guessing treble.
Oh, that's a good guess. Yeah. Hmm. Did we
And
get R in the right position
we
finally?
found the T. We found
Uh-huh.
the R. And we found the treble.
Wow, in three tries?
Three
That was
guesses. Awesome
wow.
job.
Yeah.
Awesome job in chat. Okie dokie. We've got a couple more mini games to go. And then we're going to say goodbye for the day. Okay, we're looking at
Ooh.
an odd one out. Flower growing in the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Victor, don't give it away if you find it.
No, no, I won't.
We want our audience to see it as well.
Did anybody guess correctly?
Just given the moment to
Sure.
usually takes a moment.
Mm-hmm. To collect
Hmm.
all information.
Do you have dandelions in your lawn, sir?
Yes, of course. Yes.
I think
How
everybody
about,
does.
how about you?
We have a few dandelions, but we've actually got a really nice looking lawn finally. It's
Really?
we have a
Kudos
we
to
try to
you.
have a natural lawn, so
Mm-hmm.
we've got clover and long grasses that are native to Massachusetts growing,
Yes.
and so yeah, we're finally getting. There's still some weeds. We got to pull those.
Mm-hmm.
My wife is a amazing weed puller.
Really? But if you cut them low, you won't tell the weeds from the grass. You have to just cut it low, right?
That's true, and we did do that at one point when the grass was getting a little too tall. We just cut it way down.
I learned the trick a long time ago. And
Hmm.
you know, in some states, people paint their lawn green.
Paint?
When it's a lot of sun and everything is burnt, they just paint it,
True, true.
and then it
The
looks good too.
the first one, says somebody in chat. What do you think the difference is, Mr. Victor?
Oh, I think it's less cracks on the ground atop of the
Yeah,
flower.
yeah. This crack is missing.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay. That is all for today. Thank you for joining us again, Mr. Victor.
Of
Before
course, it's
we
my pleasure.
Before we go, if you have any questions in chat, a burning question for Mr. Victor or myself, you can always ask us. You're welcome. Thanks for joining us. Hope you had a lot of fun today.
At least we tried hard to entertain people.
We did. I think we
And learn some,
successfully entertained at least ourselves.
yes,
You
and
too.
learn some math.
I am my own audience sometimes, but it's all good. Have a good day, Ellery. Hope you enjoy your day. And thank you for joining us. And Victor, we'll see you next Wednesday.
Of course, I'm looking forward to it.
Awesome. Thank you so much, sir. Bye, everybody.
Everybody,
Thanks for joining us.
bye bye.